Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of July 20th, guys. I am following up these readings with your weekly love forecast. The link for that is down below. And if you support me on Patreon, you have access to all 12 love readings every week, all 48 videos every month. Now, this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, so please be sure to check all three, especially that Moon sign. After that last lunar eclipse, people's emotions are all over the place. So definitely check in with that, guys. And if this serves you or resonates with you, please like, subscribe, comment down below, guys. I appreciate it, and it really does help. All right, Aquarians, let's get started. I think I'm just going to do Aquarius for the week of July 20th. And the theme of the week, and a clarity card. Okay, Aquarians, change your life card. 4 of Wands, the Strength card. Clarity card is the 6 of Swords, the Leap of Faith, the Fool, the Star, the Queen of Wands, the Lovers, 8 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Theme of the week is the 9 of Cups. Wow, all of my air signs this week. This is a carry on from last week, Aquarius. There has been so much change and revelation and movement in regards to how you view your relationships, what works for you, what resonates with you. And you know what? Every relationship is different. There's no say all be all. Now, starting out this week, the Change Your Life card and the 4 of Wands. Now, for a lot of you Aquarians and single or not, this is about you breaking free from old cycles and really embracing what it is to have a healthy and strong foundation for yourself. The 4 of Wands, while it can represent marriage, it's also a home, a strong foundation. You know, it's not running around anymore. It's building, it's progress, it's success. And you have the Strength card here as well. Now, for me as a reader, the Strength card means a breakup or a separation in some way. But it's because of self-respect and love. And you have the Leap of Faith card. I think some of you Aquarians have really sat back. If you looked at your last week's weekly forecast and your love reading, you really guys have been doing a lot of the thinking, a lot of the work. Like, what is it that I want? Where am I in life? Like, is this life? What are the choices? Do I even want this? Is that going to make me happy? Like, sometimes we think it's going to be marriage, children, white picket fence, but that's not for everybody, you know? And you're the visionary, so if anyone's going to be eclectic, it's definitely going to be you, Aquarius. And you are going to try to start out fresh. Now, for some of you, this might be starting out fresh with a past lover. You might be like, you know what? This was it. I messed it up. Or things messed up, no blame here. And I'm going to do my best to start new, have that conversation, see if we can go somewhere with this. Now, others for you, there might be a moot point. And if that's the case, this is about you starting fresh because this is what you really want. Starting brand new. This is what I'm going to go for it. Now, we have the Leap of Faith card, the Fool card. So I know this might be nerve-wracking, Aquarius. If any Aquarians out there that are thinking of reaching out, thinking of making that step, yeah, it's going to be nervous and you're not going to know what's going to happen, but that's what the Fool card is. You're just doing it because it feels right. And if you need to have that conversation or even just reach out just to say that I tried, go for it. Do it. This is what you need for yourself. And if not, we have multiple soulmates. Now we have the Star and the Queen of Wands. Now the Star is good outcomes as dream comes true. Now with the Queen of Wands and the Lovers, the 8 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. Now, regardless of your gender here, understand that the person that you might be thinking about, or the person, you might want to look at your love forecast, guys. But this is about you learning how to communicate with your partners. When you have a Queen of Wands, that means the partners that you select or the partners that you have might be kind of spicy. They are independent, they're thoughtful, doesn't matter the gender, they're passionate, they're very attractive to you. And that's, I think, in a weird way, that's what you like. But the issue here with relationships, Aquarius, was non-agreements, butting heads, feeling trapped in your relationship, like mentally, like, oh my God, I'm stuck, you know? And Aquarians, you guys don't actually tend to like that. You like a little bit of your space mentally, physically. You need that. And hey, like my Nana says, there is a lid for every pot. But you recognizing that what you actually desire or what you're looking to manifest requires a certain set of characteristics and personality. Example, if you want just as an example, a loving, healthy home and marriage, that would require that you also are loving, healthy, contributed, you're there presently, you're vulnerable. It requires characteristics to make that, right? You need apples to make apple juice, That's how it works. And you're recognizing that. So what you're really learning this week, and it definitely is a little bit more focused on your relationships, is reaching out, learning how to communicate, learning how to push past those internal triggers that keep blocking you from really embracing the wholeness of the relationships that you're looking for. The theme of the week is the Six of Swords and the Nine of Cups, guys. Six of Swords is getting out of this mental storm that you've been in, this, and it's moving forward. And sometimes in some places, in some instances, literally moving towards emotional fulfillment, emotional happiness, and recognizing like, wow, and this is good because let me tell you, Aquarius, honestly, awareness is 60, sometimes 70% of the jobs. Sometimes when you recognize like, okay, I see where there's confliction between what I want and what I need and what I'm asking for and what I'm giving. There's a lot of recognition here. And as a result, you're trying to find logical solutions to have that emotional fulfillment. But the problem with the past relationships, and probably with any relationships, is the fact that disagreements, you're on different pages. There's too much air. There's too much air, and you're an air sign, so it needs to be a little bit more affection, vulnerability, open, sensitivity. And I'm not saying do not be yourself. I'm just saying recognize why that stops. Is it because I was never shown that? Was it because my parents weren't like that? Where is it coming from? Because that's and you're trying to move past this. This is beautiful, really embracing the changes to have healthy home life, healthy relationships, healthy love in all its forms, romantic or otherwise. This can be with your family, your children, your best friend, doesn't matter here. And having beautiful outcomes, we're recognizing that the kind of people that you're attracted to and that you need in your life are also quite strong-willed. So recognizing, all right, like they're bringing their in, oh, I'm going to bring my game. It's not their job to pull me out of my head. It's not their job to pull me out of my funk. It's not their job to read my mind and know when I need space. Things like that, So this is not in any way a judgment, but it's to show you you're moving into a much healthier emotional space here, guys. You might want to check out your love forecast because you are a little different. You are a little click, and there's nothing wrong. But you got to make the courageous decision to change yourself. And mostly how we think. Everything's how we think. If we see the world some way, then that's how it's seen. 10 people could look at a car accident and have 10 different stories because it's all perspective, and you're moving through and you're healing those things within yourself and you're coming out of that mental storm and into a very beautiful emotional time in your life, Aquarius. So pat on the back for taking that time to figure out what you want, dating around, making mistakes, questioning. You needed to do all of that to kind of come to these conclusions. So I hope that serves you, and I hope at the end of the day, there is mutual love and respect and happiness for you. If you like a more in-depth tarot session, a soul reading, a healing session, or my love forecast, the links are down below. Otherwise, guys, have a beautiful week, and I will see you next week for next week's forecast.